Hi guys, it's me Aswad again, and this time I'm going to review The Hate You Give. This is a story about a girl who is going to a all white, middle class white school, and she lives in a kind of ghetto neighborhood. She's black, and her parents want her to grow up without the violence, so they send her to this good school. So that's the story background. It starts very well. It's about I never respected it, and it's about police brutality, how police kill a lot of black people in America. So her father, the character's father, is very aware and teach them from the very young age and what to do if you are stopped by the police and stuff like that. So that's very educational. I like that. And and then some tragedy happened in front of her very early on. This movie starts really going. Sorry, I have a towel. I'm driving home actually. So anyway, get back to the review. Um, I like the first and the second half of the movie. Is very realistic in terms of uh, she comes, I heard this kind of story before. Parents just send their kids to a better school and to a predominantly white school, and she has to pretend to to be able to join the society, the community in that school, white community. But something happened, something tragic happened, and then she has a dilemma, and that's the main drama of the story is the dilemma. Okay, so the first and the second half I enjoyed. I kind of get, while watching this. This is from a book, from a young adult novel, so I can understand the first. I got the gist, okay, and I like that they touch on a very sensitive subject of police brutality, and how the black community suffers, and how they are trapped inside in this kind of circle. I like that. So that if the first and the second half, and how she goes in school, how she deals with the friend, I like all of that. Now my problem, yes, there is a problem which I was surprised at myself for not liking this movie as much, because the third half, where she suddenly got herself into a riot, and that part, and the first and the second half kind of like realistic. This is how people react, and you can buy into that the realism. If you go to the school, you have to pretend to fit in. So I was down with that. But the moment the movie went to the third part of the movie, third phase, where she joins a riot. There is a riot scene at the end, and she went up on the car and took the microphone and talk. Tell her side of the story, her viewpoint of. And on paper, if I was 13 years old, if I was 14, if I was younger, very much younger, if I see this kind of novel, I'll be okay with it, But I'm grown up. I've seen reality. Nothing good will come from riots, and people can die, people can get hurt, especially if you are kids. If you are children, you can get hurt. I'm not talking about peaceful demonstration. There was nothing peaceful about this. There's not marches, but became a riot, and I was surprised because the police was quite aggressive, firing what do you call that, tear gas and stuff like that. So sorry. So at that point of the story, I really check out, because that's not her character. The riot thing shouldn't happen. I would prefer she deals with the majority white situation in her school, how she deal with the white privilege and fight through that. But this is too much. Leading a demonstration, being a leader. Come on, I mean, that's too much for me. But I know there's a lot of fans for this movie, so I respect that. I respect that truly. But it's not, for me, when you talk to me about story about struggle of children, kids, I look at like movies like, say, for example, my favorite is Billy Elliot. That the range of scope, it doesn't go to global level or to lead a riot. Billy Elliot, I like that movie. So this is not that movie is relatable. I mean, to that level. This one, the moment that she goes up and leading a riot, leading a demonstration, and people suddenly stop to listen to her talk, that doesn't happen in riots. That doesn't happen in demonstration. And yeah, it went out. It's not realistic, and I can't support. I wanted to support the actors. There's a girl actress. She's really fantastic. Her face, her impressions, her acting, fantastic. But no, I won't buy this movie on Blu-ray. Or I thought initially I wanted, because I kind of want to give a chance, because it has a good topic, good message. But no, it's not realistic at the third half, leading a riot, and things can get back to normal after that. No way. So that's my review for The Hate You Give. And yeah, out of 10, I'll give this movie a 6 out of 10, because it's really above average. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.